Hospice family. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to Dunshospice. My name is Dawn, and I am your hospice registered nurse. All right. Thank you to all of my new followers, my new subscribers. I am super excited that you have chosen to connect with me. All right. Now, that being said, you see the title. Today, I'd like to speak on the subject of hospice care and lethargy, hospice care and fatigue. Okay. Now, this is another touchy, emotional topic because hospice has mostly a lot to do with emotions, with coping, with dealing, because it's literally grieving the loss of a loved ones while they're still alive. Okay, but what is good about it is that you get a chance to learn, to get the tools, the techniques that you will need in order to grieve appropriately, in order to deal with the situation appropriately. Am I making sense? Please comment, share, let me know your thoughts. Okay, now I want to say this, and please hear me carefully. Okay, when somebody is dying, when somebody is at end of life, they will be completely different. He or she will not be the same. Okay, he or she will not be the same way that you remembered him or her as. Okay, for example, Mr. Smith, not being tired, being fatigued, okay, spending most days in bed, at least 12 to 18 hours in bed. It's normal when you're at end of life. For example, and I spoke on this subject in my hospice book that I wrote. If you haven't had a chance to, please go to Amazon or click on the link in the description bar, okay, for the book. Now, for example, say Mr. Smith, he is, diagnosed with a terminal illness, and now, the doctors say to keep him home. There's nothing more they can do. Have him stay home under hospice care, focus on the quality of life versus quantity, right? Now, so Mr. Smith used to be the kind of person to wake up at 7 a.m., okay, go get his coffee at Dunkin' Donuts, go meet his friends, okay, and they would just stay there, talk, chat until, noon time, okay? But now Mr. Smith can no longer do that. And you as the daughter, you as the son, or even you as the wife, is calling the hospice office saying, oh, quick, come and take a look at my husband. I think Mr. Smith is dying. We as hospice nurses, this is where we come in, okay, to really be to really guide you in this process. Okay, so then when you call the office, the hospice office, we will either troubleshoot over the phone, like talk to you about the signs and symptoms of end-of-life care, what to expect, and we will let you know what is normal and what's not normal. So we could talk to you on the phone, try to calm Mrs. Smith down, try to calm down the caregiver, or we can come and do a visit. Okay, now rest assured, when we come to the visit, we will check the vital signs, we'll assess Mr. Smith, but what we're gonna say most likely is that it's a normal part of the dying process because the body is not exuding enough energy. The organs, the tissues, your system, they are all slowly shutting down. And actually, Mr. Smith benefits from the rest. He just needs to conserve his energy. He doesn't have as much energy to get up and go to Dunkin' Donuts and spend 4 hours there with his friends. And that is really hard for the family to see, to witness, and to understand, because it's really hard for us to sit back and watch our loved ones, okay, decline, especially for the children. You know, say Mr. Smith is your father, you as the daughter, Mr. Smith, your dad, he was your hero. He was the strongest guy you've known. You know, he would pick you up, lift you up. You know, he could fix anything around the house. Anything you want him to fix, he will fix it. And now Mr. Smith, aka Daddy, he is mostly bedbound. He's not alert. You see, he needs help. He's depending on you to help him. So this is very emotional. And this is where the hospice nurse comes in with a loving, caring heart and support, and just walk you through it all. We are with you from the beginning, in the middle, even at the end. Okay, because hospice, we provide bereavement services up to 13 months after the patient passed. You see? So my beautiful people, my hospice family, this is another reason why it's very important, okay? It's very beneficial to you as the caregiver to put your loved ones under hospice before you know, the very end, because that way you will be more prepared. You will be well prepared when Mr. Smith died, and you will not feel, you know, be anxious or panicking, or even some people, you know, faces some guilt. You know, there's guilt that goes along with it too. So us as a hospice staff, we will come into your home. We will be, you know, just a helping hand to you. We will guide you. We will teach you. Okay, you could talk. Oh, there's a little dust flying. You could talk to us. We will teach you. Keep in mind, my hospice family, this is most likely the first time you as a caregiver have to take care of somebody who's dying, of somebody who's at end of life. But us as hospice staff, this is what we do every day for years and years and years. As I mentioned, I've been a hospice nurse since 2012. So that's, you know, 12 years ago. All right. And so I've seen many different family dynamics. I've seen, you know, I've had to deal with a lot of phone calls with family calling saying, you know, Dad has been sleeping all day. Dad has been sleeping since, you know, basically since last night. At 7, he went to bed, and now it's about 6 p.m. and he's still in bed. And we have to reassure the caregiver, it's okay. That's fine. That's what the body needs. We need to listen to what the body is asking of us. And most of the time, my husband's family, and you let me know if you've experienced the same thing too. Most of the times, I find that the family, the caregiver, just needs to be reassured. They need some reassurance that they're doing, you know, the best that they can, that they're doing a good job, that, you know, the patient is comfortable, that there's nothing alarming. Like, they understand and they know that their loved ones are dying, but it's just good to hear it from somebody else that they're comfortable. Okay, that they're comfortable, that there's nothing that's alarming, that they're not suffering, you know, that they're not in any pain, that, you know, just, this is just what it's supposed to be. Okay. All right, my beautiful people, my husband's family. So let me know if you as a caregiver out there, or if you as a, you know, nurse has experienced a patient who's just has extreme fatigue, no energy, nothing. And let me know, how did you cope with that, or how did you teach the family to cope with it. All right, my hospice family. All right, my hospice family. Please follow me on Instagram under Dunshospice, okay? Share this video, subscribe. Let us grow this channel. Also, if you would like one-to-one coaching sessions with me, I am available to you, okay? I have a link for that also. Reach out to me. All right? Let me know in the comments. We'll talk.